Having an accepting, tolerant and open mind when meeting new ideas and opinions different from our own is what being an Ecolint student is all about.
The International School of Geneva teaches students to hold mutual respect for one another by studying alongside each other, irrespective of background.
We live under the wings of the United Nations and share its commitment to the dignity of every human being, to the rule of law, to the principle that everyone has a voice.
But our two institutions have more than longevity, origins and practical collaboration in common. We share a deep-seated commitment to education, to dialogue and to understanding across cultures and boundaries.
Education for peace, respect, tolerance and understanding, international citizenship, the child at the centre.
It is clear that there is no investment today more crucial to tomorrow's peace than an education that fosters tolerance, openness and inclusion and respect for human rights.
It is education in school that is the natural birthplace of compassion, acceptance and understanding.
Education is that one weapon that can allow us individuals to an open mind and therefore make us active contributors and cooperators towards peace.
The creation of the International School of Geneva was part of a brave movement towards solutions. The League of Nations would resolve international disputes, and institutions such as the International School would shape a new generation of young people who would shed nationalistic vanity and prejudice.
It isn't enough to talk about peace. One must believe in it. And it isn't enough to believe in it. One must work at it.
By understanding one's view, another must learn to respect it. That is how one truly becomes an international learner.
We need people who are kind, people with PhD-level compassion, people who feel joy and generosity and love, and who have fully integrated the values that are essential to life in freedom and dignity. We need people with a strong moral compass.
When you make the effort of performing an act of kindness, no matter how big or small it is, you will hopefully inspire others to perform an act of kindness as well.
C'est en s'éduquant que l'on peut ensuite éduquer les autres. Dans cette optique, nous vous invitons à vous informer toujours plus sur le monde qui nous entoure.
Children can learn that no human being can properly be defined by a single point of reference, not nationality, not ideology or religion.
Knowledge is a force for betterment and ultimately for greater peace. And if education continues to spread, to improve, and to broaden itself and become truly international, much of the evil in this world could be dispelled.
It's when we come together under superordinate goals, when we're willing to listen to each other. It's when we accept criticism and agree that ideas are improved through dialogue, that learning can take place and peace might be attained.
The guiding principles published by the school in cooperation with UNESCO's International Bureau of Education are a strong foundation, and they show how, on a very practical level, the United Nations family and the International School work together to promote a shared vision for peace.
Building peace and building education involve the same central pillars: cooperation, dialogue, and critical thinking.
So we declare our determination to continue our education of young people that we hope will go out into the world with the clear commitment to seek to use their intelligence and skills to make a positive contribution.
We, the students of the International School of Geneva, declare that schools throughout the world should teach all young people as follows:
To be attentive to the suffering of others and prepared to help.
To be open-minded and curious about people's race, beliefs, gender and background.
To work together inside and outside of school as builders of peace.
To learn about peacemaking and conflict resolution.
To genuinely care about other people and consider their needs.
To discuss and learn about global affairs.
To be inspired by the people in history who brought more peace to the world.
To be prepared to share with others.
To understand how fragile the world is and act accordingly as one humanity, and to keep the flame of peace ablaze throughout all of our lives. Thank you.
I tried personally to compare the ideas that were represented in the cartoons drawn by students here in Geneva and those drawn and produced by children besieged in Syria, under siege for a year or two or more, and children in the refugee camps who live in very harsh conditions.
Sometimes it's hard to get better or cry. I have been writing this letter in my mind, and don't get emotional. It's beautiful.
The same ideas, the same aspirations, and the same dreams. Everybody drew peace, everybody dreamed of peace, everybody rejected war and destruction. All the children express their wish to live like other children in the world in peace and security.
I'd be the one with every piece of sand, with every mountain high. Don't tell me I'm wrong and that it breaks your heart, 'cause that's just the way I feel. Yeah,
all these drawings had creative and beautiful ideas. They all express the importance of education for peace in a clear and effective manner.
It's been clear for